Yo, 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 yo. Yeah, man, we back on this good old Sunday. What's up with y'all? I'm gonna bring the boys in. You already know it's your boy, JB.
And we back, man. It's your boy JB Cuzzo, man. Shout out to Cuzzo World and all the rest of the family, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in. I think for episode 25. 26, boy. We doing so many. You know, what I'm saying, when you're busy. I'm a busy man, but I ain't gonna hold up all the light. We got another nigga up this bitch, man.
Hey, you already know he's very spiritual, powerful, intellectual. You already know it's your boy. Hey, yo, Quinn.
Hey, how you doing, everybody? Shout out to everybody, man, especially you black people. Shout out to y'all. But yeah, man, welcome to the show.
Thanks, man. And also, cheers to all my UK people. I know y'all guys are listening. I appreciate all the support, man. Yes, sir, man.
Shout out to UK.
Yeah,
big support.
Big shout out to the UK, man. It's crazy. You don't even know how you get over there, but we got over there, man. And I appreciate y'all for having an interest in what we got going on.
Facts, man. You know, last episode was very inspirational. We had, a CEO in the building let us know about, we do the same thing about journalism. We get that same, atmosphere in, giving y'all the news, giving y'all, keeping y'all aware of things going on, But this is, first game episode 26, and we got some good things coming for you today.
I don't think it's no trigger warnings though. It might be.
Nah,
we always got a trigger warning, man. We the trigger warning podcast.
Facts.
Oh, trigger warning segment name.
Yeah, we try to touch you. No Diddy. We try to touch you though.
I'm so glad you said no Diddy, boy.
Oh man.
No Diddy. We try to touch you, but we ain't trying to we ain't trying to promise you nothing.
I mean, we just try to be engaging. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just try to be engaging, man. Like, yeah, we know we can talk about the surface level, pity pat shit.
Facts.
But man, we like to get deep into shit, man. Ask the women, man. But you know what I'm saying? It's just like we like to delve. Cause we smart, man. We like to push the conversation where you might not think, So,
and then too, we gotta remind people that it's okay to have an opinion.
Facts,
you know what I'm saying? That's ain't nothing wrong with that.
And the fact that it's okay to think past what somebody telling you.
Facts, man. It's just that, man. Your mind and body. We all got unique fingerprints. We all got 5 fingers, 4 fingers. If y'all want to be technical,
I got 10.
I'm just saying we all.
Saying thumb.
I'm saying on one hand, we all got 4 fingers, but we all got our unique fingerprint.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna get into it, y'all.
Straight at you. First game, shout out to UK, shout out Italy, shout out America, of course, you know what I'm saying? But we expect y'all to love it.
We need some gunshots, bro. Like as you said, first game, then you did like that. If we would have had like some gunshots in the background, bro.
Yeah.
That should have been cool. We're getting there.
We getting there. See that? Look, Cuzzo World, look, you see that Cash App up there? You know what I'm saying? Donate to the channel. You know what I'm saying?
So we can get some gunshots.
You know what I'm saying? You ducking out this one.
Y'all crazy.
Say you love us now.
If you already didn't know that TAMGG stands for To All My Gangster and Gamers. And, this little segment is for my gamers out there that has dropped the new reveal towards the NCAA 25 football gameplay. It's gonna be a
It's,
lot of features with this shit.
I gotta make a little slight correction. They do not have NCAA in the title. It's just gonna be called College Football 25. Just for people, if you want to type up and search it, so you can pre-order it. The name of it is College Football 25.
It's college football. It's college football. Back in the day, it was NCAA for
For
me.
sure.
But that is right. It's college football 25, and they have released to us the gameplay. We're going to skim through it. You know what I'm saying? Because this is copyrighted, a video.
Whoa.
Well, it's just we're going to skim through it, man.
Turn the sound off though. Cause these people, boy, these people, man, they
But that's right. That's some of the things right there for the campus IQ. They call it campus IQ. That's for everybody, to jump on if they want to get information about, what's going to be lost into the game. They call it campus IQ. First, they're gonna go over the wear and tear.
All right, so basically what I learned about the wear and tear system, uh, every hit matters.
Yes.
So, you know how in the old games, say you were playing against a guy, I'm gonna just throw this out there. They have Michael Vick at quarterback. Back in the day, you just run with Vick. It's the easy way to win a score. So now, to prevent things like that, they have a wear and tear system.
Yes.
In the wear and tear system, the guy cannot keep running with the same player over and over and over. His body will become weary. As you can see on this chart right here, you got severe, high, and slight in the areas. Each area can be affected a different way. So you see his chest, that could be something. See his ankle, his foot, that could be a different injury. So now they're forcing the player to strategize with their substitutions.
Facts. Like you said, like we got a lot of scramblers out there that doesn't think about, like before you did not think about that big hit. You see that big hit, guy got laid out, getting hit, or a helmet hitting a guy's hand. You have to worry about that. You have to worry about where your player is getting hurt at, where he's getting sore at. That you see how some of these players right here, they don't have no wear and tear, so they kind of good. But they still let you know, progressive of the football game, that boom, your tight end left arm looking kind of, he's shaking it a little bit. Like he got it ain't bad, but it can get there. Also, you look at this QB, his chest is slightly there, but his risk of injury is high. So it's like, do I want to run the ball again? Do I want to run the ball knowing that my quarterback, he's a junior, can get hurt?
Not even run the ball, but like, do I want to get rid of the ball faster in my passes? Do I want to call faster routes, quick slants to get the ball out of his hand quick? Or do I want to throw the ball away before I take a shot? It calls you to think about several options while you playing, which I like personally.
You know what I'm saying? Then, well, my bad. These guys was kind of on the way being hurt. This guy chest is on severe. He a receiver. Do I want to do a screen? Do I want to throw him? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it gets to more thinking about strategy and also players' health. Because we always, like, we think about the game, but we don't think about the player's health. And also the games make you dig deep inside of that thinking. It's good, though. It's good for us. It's good for game players.
I can't wait. I already know I'm gonna mess up. Try to run the ball too much. We done fumbled. My star freshman out for 2 games.
Maybe longer.
Now, this is the player's ability.
All right, so basically what I learned about the abilities Uh, they have mental abilities and physical abilities.
Mm-hmm.
For example, you could have a quarterback ability where he's mentally composed in away games in a hostile environment. When I say hostile environment, I mean the crowd, like the stadium noise.
Yeah, just
Out of a player.
look at all these
So
abilities, man. Just
yeah, I
look at
think
them,
it's
man.
85 in total.
Look at that mega leg, inside disruptor, field general, field flip, off platform, on time, jammer, hammer, fan favorite. Like the list goes on. But
Fan favorite. Fan favorite.
yeah, they got fan favorite. It's the list is go on all the abilities. So it's like when you playing Dynasty and you got a player that you want to stand out, he will stand out. He will have that ability to take over a game. And that's good for us again. Right here they're showing you the controls. You see how ball hawk, clutch kicker, you see how that helped a
And
player.
downhill, I found out that downhill,
Yeah.
it allows you to break tackles without losing speed. You know how sometimes you break a tackle and
Mm,
you slow all the way down and shit? So
yeah.
downhill like a nigga that can truck a nigga and keep it pushing type shit.
Oh, see, it's just the list goes on, man. It's just that the player could, like, you know what I'm saying, like you said, he a
And,
sidestep juker.
but
So
yeah, and you see workhorse down there. So wear and
mm-hmm.
tear don't affect every player the same.
Facts. It said ultimate protection from the wear and tear effects when colliding with other players. So you got some players that are built for less injuries.
To be able to carry the ball over and over and over, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like
That's
it's a
hard
lot of
too. That's turn. It make players actually different though. Like no matter the overall, it still make each player have his own difference. Like
yes, yes. I agree with that one, man. It lets you know what kind of player that you got. It ain't just you throwing them on the field or you got to progress this guy. It's like boom. I already know what type of player I am. I already know what type of play I'm running. It will work.
and what I wonder is like during recruiting, do they show these abilities or do you
Mm.
know these abilities before you recruit? Because if I can recruit, like his overall might be low, but if I
Yeah.
see he got a certain mentality, I might get him.
See, they just let you know that's something that you gonna have to buy the game and find out, man. That's a good one though. That's a good one though. It's like
Because they always talking about people building the dynasty, building the team from low to greatness,
yeah,
and like recruiting is a big part of that. So you might not be able to get the 5 stars. So now you can look for a bit mental perks. Cause
facts,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? Like just I mean, that's just how I think of what they should do. But let me not hold the microphone.
Oh
It's
nah, you
like it's
straight, big
like
dog.
you'll find a 3 or 4 star that's a workhorse that can actually run more and take more on than that 5 star that's not a workhorse.
Exactly.
Facts.
It could be a slight difference to help you get the edge in the game, even though you know your player ain't the overall that other team got. But I
Facts, man.
like that. It
It's
made
it's
recruiting feel kind of fair though, a little bit, if they do it
yeah,
like that.
bro. It's on the level of now we get in depth of the recruiting. We're not just looking for the fast young players. We're looking at players that can build a team completely as a puzzle. I'm not,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying? It's like you know where your weakness is. I don't want a quarterback that's just, you know what I'm saying, can do certain stuff. I want a quarterback that's a field general.
Whether he a 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, I want him to see the blitz on third down, fourth down. I want him to show me where the blitz coming from. It'll help me make the play, bro.
Facts, man. Then they go into the field advantage. Let me goddamn give you a little bit of sound with the field advantage. I want because I ain't catch it the first time.
Into your living room. And with home field advantage, the host team has the upper hand. As the visiting team, you'll face various degrees of home field advantages impacting confidence and composure levels, on-field performance, and more. Home field advantage will disorient players with lower composure levels more than it will for the level-headed players. Decisions like audibles and hot routes will become more difficult because these stadiums will be rocking.
So yeah, you basically get the gist.
Yeah, man.
Welcome to Death Valley, motherfucker.
You see how like the Seahawks with the 12 man, they feel like the crowd is the 12 man, and we starting to get more of that with college football too. Yes, the crowd's gonna be loud, roaring, but can your quarterback overcome that?
The crowd is gonna be a teammate to the home team, bro.
Yes, that's good.
They are the enemy too. When you walk in this stadium, it's you going against. They hold traditions over there, man, and you gonna feel it. Just stay composed. That's all I tell you.
And you're gonna feel the fans roaring. They got a stadium loud meter, like.
Bro, this is PS5, bro. That
So
whole
it's more important
controller
than
gonna
ever
be going
to keep your
crazy.
team in manageable down and distance situations.
Oh, yeah.
With 134 FPS teams to choose from in EA Sports.
You see Tar Heels, damn, state overall 90?
Yeah, they had a good team last year.
Yeah, she did.
Shit. You see how I got the visors changing the brands on them and shit? That's turned, man.
That was just, some of the things we saw.
Ooh.
And, that was a very good, this was a very good trailer just to let you see or what they're bringing. Also to the more games. Also, it could be, letting you know, like, this is about to be a platform to reach for football games. I'm supporting EA with this one.
And I like that wear and tear system if it goes to Madden. Because, like, it'll be another way. You might not sign a player if he got wear and tear on his body in certain places, bro.
Oh, I forgot another category. They talking about they revamped the passing.
College Football 25's revamped passing mechanic adds control and variation to every dropback. To expand player variation at quarterback, we focused on tuning situational throws and an array of new trajectories that will provide more passing control with a timed button press. Other new gameplay mechanics will give you more control before and after the snap. Adjust the length of your primary route with custom stems. Switch players directionally with the new switch stick for post-snap control. Master the new kicking meter and call a number of new hot routes at the line. For more on gameplay and playbooks, check out the Campus Huddle blog. Subscribe today to get the latest EA.
Yeah, that's, we just had to go over that, man, because we gamers out here, man. We love the game, and we love the fact that they're bringing back something that we missed. We missed the college football. Like, Madden had its own platform, but we also wanted to go to college. We also wanted to play the college football, man. And this is good for EA.
Yeah, I prefer NCAA. I prefer college football over Madden anyway.
Facts. It's going to be that's what it's going to do too. It's going to bring a split in fans of like, dang, should I play Madden or should I play NCAA? And that was great back in them days when I was a freshman, and it was like, if I lost you in Madden, but I better win the NCAA.
Yeah. I was wrong on all of them, though. I think that trend gonna continue.
Yeah, I was goddamn good with Brandon Spikes in Florida. That was my team right there. But we just wanted to get that off, man. We're excited. The panel excited. We all excited. We want the copy now. We want that. Actually, to be honest, if EA can do us the beta, they need to give us a beta.
Man, they need to send me a code, man.
Like, that's crazy. We supposed to be having a beta.
Risky.
Like
I'm gonna get a code this year.
Like, They're supposed to be giving out betas, man. Like, what's up with that, man? They did that for Mad. Why can't they do that for NCAA, man? They want
They used
people
to
to
They
all
buy it,
might.
they
man.
they used to always give out fucking NCAA early.
They want you to buy it. That's what it is. They keeping all the good stuff. They want you to goddamn buy it. They telling you as fans that if you believe in college football, buy it. We don't have to give you no demo.
They might do it better. It ain't too late.
I know, right? They just gotta do it, bro.
Cause
Like
when did Madden beta come out last year? When like a
Madden
week before the game or
beta,
something?
yeah. I'm not sure, but I think it was close. It was close.
Yeah.
But that's good though, man. I had to do it for the gamers, man. I know y'all guys were just waiting on for us to talk about it, or y'all didn't know what to search for. And y'all UK guys, y'all go ahead and get y'all college football game going on, man.
It's in the game.
Facts, man. And what's up, guys? People, we're going to bring to y'all our first segment. This is called The First Thought.
Uh-oh.
In this segment, we're going to bring a question about cultural differences. It's just a random thing we came across. I came across this video that had me highlighted because, it was talked about during the draft. We got all kinds of, black athletes that was, getting drafted. And we see black guys that's getting drafted. But one thing they highlighted from them was they had a white girlfriend, or some of these black athletes got white wives when they progressed through their career. And, people are starting to like eye-open that. And I'm just going to give you a good gist of what we're starting to see, and we're going to dive into that. So, people, this is the first thought. Black athletes and white wives. And this video right here is kind of like the gist of what's being taught, or not taught, but what's being talked about.
Goes in on how some prefer to date and marry white women over black women.
Why are all these black college athletes that are getting drafted having white women? What's going on? I am going to tell you, as someone that is friends with a lot of D1 football players and D1 basketball players, I'm going to tell you because they have told me. Y'all, 5 of my guys that play on Division I Power 5 football teams, and they were like, Goody, you know the type of NIL deals we got. One of my men said, bro, I was messing with this black girl. She heard about the deal I got and started to request money, Apple Pays and Cash Apps, for her hair and nails. I said, oh. My other friends were saying, bro, I would try to take her out to Chipotle, Kava, this and that. She would get mad talking about, why are we going to steakhouses? You're good for it. I said, oh. They were like, bro, the white women, they're down to go and get a cup of coffee, go and get some ice cream. My friends were like, bro, the white women we're dating, they pay for a lot of our stuff. I said, what do you mean? They said, bro, they know that we're making some money, but while we're at practice or we're at camp, they got us our favorite Kava bowl, double chicken, right?
Double chicken. Double chicken.
Hey. I went to Cabo. That shit expensive. But,
Yeah.
looking at that is highlighted. My first question is, okay, you hear about that comment right there. Do you think it is more of the support of the whites, or the white wife is showing more support to the athlete? You think it's on that level? Or what do you possibly think why more athletes are trying to get white wives?
Would you like to go
Yeah,
first?
to answer that, I do gotta answer with a question before I go into my answer. Um, with this particular statement, are we talking about hood black women or just black women in general?
Not just white wives. No, it don't have to be no category. It don't have no be. It's
Because
just
it's
yeah.
I would say it's tricky because if you're talking about hood black women that ain't got nothing, he's 100% correct. But I know some black women that got their stuff together. They don't ask they man for nothing,
True. I
and it's
mean, At the end of the day, it is about experience. But you can go on. You can go on, bro.
Um, but to answer your question, I think that these athletes choose the white woman be to help eliminate extra stress. It's
Yeah.
like when you get done living your life throughout the day as a black man, you don't want to come home to like some bullshit or like arguments over something that kind of really ain't that serious.
True. True.
That could be a icebreaker, or that could be that last straw that that nigga might need before he snap, cause he coming
Mm,
home to some bullshit where that's supposed to be his safe place.
mm.
But it depends on the type of woman you're dealing with.
And that's the whole thing. Type of woman they want to deal with.
It's just like this, man. It's 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 like once you are wealthy, which culture do you want as a woman? Do you want the black culture version of you take care of your woman and you buy everything, anything she want, and
Mm-hmm.
she still, you know what I'm saying, got her say so, or she can challenge you and you know what I'm saying, be a strong black woman and go on trips whenever, no matter what your money situation looking like, or do you want to just be in a relationship with a person without even that being an issue?
Facts. Facts, man. Because it's like on that level, like what he said, it's like when a black athlete get all his endorsement deals and whatever, that's reward for his craft. He felt like when he was with a black girl or black, I don't know what he was with, who was a black girl. He felt like the black girl felt entitled to his stuff, felt like she was just trying to take everything from him. Far as when he had a white woman was the one trying to help him keep his mind stable, feeding him. She wasn't just saying that since you got NIL deal, you got it, you can take care of everything. She wasn't trying to do that. She was just trying to add to the table. Since you
Men,
bring it, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, men don't like feeling used. They like to give and do it when they want to do it. That's when they feel good about it. They
Also
don't
women,
want. They
also
don't.
women too. Also
Yeah,
women
yeah.
too.
That's what this ain't. Look, this conversation. When we say black women and white women, this is not every black woman. This is
No, no,
not every white woman.
no, no, no.
Trust. So don't even try to. You know what I'm saying? You know who we talking about.
I know,
It,
right?
yeah, it was just the fact that was highlighted, like even through the NFL draft, you saw the black athlete with all his family members standing up, and then you saw his white girlfriend sitting down on the couch. So they kind of highlighted that because it was like, dang, like it's I don't know why it's weird to highlight that. It was kind of weird that everybody would notice that throughout the draft.
Yeah, man. It's that feeling of feeling used and
Mm-hmm.
uh like you don't care that I like. What if my mind is like, I ain't trying to spend all this. I know I got it, but I need to hold on to it because you never know what can happen. What if you go in the league with that mindset? Like, I'm gonna get my money, keep my money. I ain't gonna blow it on shit. I'm gonna just have it and take care of it. And then you get her. Oh, let's go to. Why can't you buy me? It's just starting to be like, damn, you trying to take it? Like,
One
I
one
just
thing
got it, man.
one thing I've been hearing about the black women and black athlete is that some of the black girls that they meet or date is taking them for granted. They thinking all this stuff comes with him. Him supposed to buy this. Him supposed to buy that. Him supposed to pay for my nails. Yeah, girl. He a black athlete and he got deals, so he gonna be paying for my bundle. Like I ain't trying to put no hood none of that. It's just that what they get. You get a successful guy, but it's like on that level too a question. If he is getting all this money and he's dealing with any girl, do you think he's supposed to put out money like that? or does that classify him as a better, I guess,
Yeah,
prospect in this dating world?
because and this is a lot of women. This ain't even specific to no race.
Yeah.
These women be wanting a specific lifestyle that they see other people with on Instagram that they think is lavish, but it's never love there. That's why these bitches still be posting naked pictures when they with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll be with somebody, but still posting damn their asshole naked on Instagram. That's because no love there. Because they only with that person because for a lifestyle.
But
And
that's
when you got a white girl, in most cases, they come from a family that got bread. So the stuff that these girls see and think is money, they don't see and think is money. So it don't even cross their mind to do that goofy ass shit. These bitches just want to go to the movies and you give your time for real. They'll buy the shit. But
and that's what he said. He
we talking
said
about life
and that's
experience.
what he said. He was saying that the black athlete already got things lined up for him to be prosperous, but you got a white girl that got the probably same amount of money as he do. She's willing to add to the table. Since you got the plates, I'm gonna bring the forks. Type of shit.
Yeah. Now you need to make sure you get the forks too, and she gonna have not all white women, my black queens, but some white women got fucking networking skills, bro. Like not skills, but through their families, they already know the good lawyer. They know the good real estate guy. They know, they already know these things. And if they don't, they go ask somebody and find out.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So,
True.
Oh yeah.
it just make it a whole lot easier, especially if you're an athlete. You gotta focus on eating right, working out, learning the playbook, and keeping your body healthy throughout the season, and your grades up because you're a student athlete. Like, bro, you ain't trying to go on those shopping sprees for no woman.
And that is on that level too. Like, that's my other question too that I want to ask. From like comments that you hear from black athletes, do it seem like the white girl is being more of a supporting wife, even the girlfriend phase? Are she showing the black athlete how to be a supporting, submissive wife? And that's the reason why black athletes are looking towards the white wives.
But black women got a certain gift that in my opinion,
Yeah.
black women got like this. It's something they got though that is either drive you or make you get your shit together. I don't know what it is, but
It's
it's
tough.
like
It's sometimes you get at the African American culture. It's tough love. You starting to get tough love from women. Like, you need to do this and you need to do it that way. Like, it's that's what you get. That's what you get. It ain't no bad thing to give tough love. But as far as you said, like for a black athlete and what they going through in college, and they got to go through rigorous training, and they got to goddamn work out. They got to keep their image right. It seems like the white girl, I'm talking about with black athletes, is they're showing the more submissive and building part of being a wife, because it's a lot of like attributes you got to do in being a wife.
yeah, they not gonna speak for you.
But if you're like mentally going through something, I don't think tough love helps all the time. That can really be draining.
And that's our culture. And that's our culture right there. Our culture.
And my fault.
No,
And
no,
it's
you
like
straight. You straight. I'm just going.
it's like yeah, most on the outside, most black men come off as like everything is cool, everything is okay. But really, niggas be going through shit. And it's like you going home to that tough love is that can't work all the time.
Facts,
But the
man.
black woman gonna say the reverse psychology, like the vice
Yeah,
versa part. But it's like,
you a
damn, bro,
man.
y'all really don't. No, not even yeah, that for sure. But it's like once you say how you feel, they gonna say how they feel. So it's
Yeah,
like ain't no need to talk about it because
it
I'd
ain't.
rather just get through it myself. Because if I'm trying to talk to you about something and you just want to tell me how you feel and how your day went wrong, I'm like, damn. Yeah, let's talk about your problem. Go ahead, fuck mine. Fuck mine. Let's talk
Yeah,
about what you got going on. Like that's what
yeah,
happens a lot of
Yeah,
times.
I'll deal with it later. It's cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's more on the most of the black women are like trained to be independent, but when it comes to marriage, you gotta leave that independent stuff to the side. You do gotta be submissive. If you a Christian, if you was built in the Christian churches, it's submissive for a reason. Submissive don't necessarily mean that your husband or
Yeah, man.
somebody gonna just tell you what to
I
do all the
wish it was a
time.
different word for the just for them though. I wish
Yeah.
submissive wasn't the word because when they hear that word, but they you know what I'm saying? But I just wish we had a better word to say
I
to
I
make
I,
them
I
understand what we actually asking for. Instead, we're not asking for a slave wife or a slave girlfriend that just do what we say and be quiet when we want them to be quiet. Nah, we want to control. No, it ain't that. It's you
yeah.
know what it is,
Yeah.
but you making it like we asking for a slave woman
Nah.
just so you don't have to be what we want you to be.
And
But you know
then
what we saying
yeah, true, true.
because of where
It's just tough though with like hearing that from black athletes because the black athlete always gonna be highlighted in our culture, bro. We ain't talking about no rappers. We ain't talking about like nowadays being a black athlete is it stands on a lot of things now. You're making a lot of money. You
Shit.
helping people make a lot of money too. So I
I used
think
my fault.
no, you straight. It's just that I think the being a black athlete nowadays requires a lot of attention from whoever they deal with. They got to, man. They got to because that shit is helping a lot of people make money. It's a lot of importance nowadays. You gotta take care of the prize, man.
but everybody raised by their mama, daddy won't there, so they grow up thinking we got to buy everything for these bitches. We got to hold the door open for them, go out there and feed, pay all the bills and all that shit. Girl, you see the economy?
Alright, and I agree with you. But what do y'all say to those ones that be like, well, you're a man, so you gotta suck it up and deal with it or figure it out? Because it is some that say that.
So
Say that again. Say that again.
he
I
said,
like
"What he
it's
say? What do we say to the people who say you a man? So you need to figure it out and as a man and get it done. Don't get all that." And what
I
I
heard that
say,
before.
I heard it too. And what I
Nah,
say to them,
that's how it is though.
I say, well, when a man do the thing that y'all claim y'all don't like him doing in relationships, that's him figuring it out the man way. Tried to come to you, but he had to hear about your problems, never got his off. I'm
Hey,
just saying. It'll cause a motherfucker to tell his problems to a motherfucker that's gonna sit there and listen.
yeah.
And if she happened to lean over, who fault is that? I'm just saying.
Let's hear what this this is a
Hey,
random video.
hold on real quick before we start that. My man said if she happened to lean over,
I'm just saying. Every man done been in situations, man. I'm just
Nah,
saying,
yeah,
that
and
but that
I'm
that's
thinking,
how
cause
that's
that's how
how it
shit
be
can go
though.
left, though, for
Nah,
real.
especially when you
yeah,
dealing with marriage. That's what the whole temptation thing be. Sometimes the temptation thing be on reaching on another person's feelings. It don't just be that, oh, I'm lusting over this girl. It just
yeah,
get to the point that if I'm a husband that's stressed out over my wife not recognize me as a husband, I'm gonna talk to another girl that understands me, and when the first thing she understands me is like, damn, why my wife don't understand me like you do? So that's what the most attachment
And then
comes
the
from.
worst thing you could do is get to comparing. Never compare your wife or girl to anybody. That's all I'm gonna
Facts.
say.
Facts.
That's
Never.
a tip. So, but that's we just speaking on the things that could happen. You could start comparing. But go
And
on here with the video, my back.
this a random girl. This is just a random girl. She about to get input.
Dating or marrying these white women. A lot of the times, these mainstream athletes don't always be at HBCUs, okay? They be at colleges such as Kentucky, Notre Dame, Alabama, which are all predominantly white, okay? So when they at these colleges and you have so many white people and then you have this amount of black people that have all came up from the same roots, the same struggle, all that type of stuff as you are not there here. So when you have these white women that meet these black men in college, they're nurturing, they do their homework, they make sure you eat, they be having cars, they do all of that or whatnot. And these men, they build these relationships with these women, okay? And it goes from there. So when they get drafted, all that type of stuff in the NFL, NBA, MLB, whatever, okay? They take them women with them because they actually fell in love with them. So a lot of the times you cannot fault them for them being there for them at their lowest points of time, instead of actually us being, as African American women, being there for the guys as well, because we came from the same position. So stop being on social media being racist because
Dang, why they cut her
That
off?
that that was a good. No, I mean it was
Good
just,
take, cause
that was a good. I agree with that take. That's why
I
I
think,
was looking at it like it
yeah,
only is
because
to
like that's what's around.
yeah,
She
she
if she
100%
yeah.
doing
right.
all that shit, you ain't gonna like her. You know what I'm saying?
Just like what they say about like step. You be careful. People told you step on. It's like okay, you see this man's at a certain position. You don't know if that man can. You don't know if that homeless man can be the next president, to be the win the lotto. You never know that. So like, treat everybody on the level that you should be treated, regardless. So these white women don't just treat these black athletes as if anything. They don't treat them bad. And the black dude remember that shit. Y'all remember goddamn that one day when I ain't had no money. You was there giving me kava with the double meat.
It ain't even just that. Even you don't even realize how deep this shit can get.
Yeah.
These white girls' mamas, bro, train them on how to chill out and get the bag from a nigga with the bag. They teach you not, they teach these girls how to not run that nigga off.
Yeah.
And
And
with that
that's
being said, like it don't mean that like they telling them to put up with any and everything. So please don't get that misconstrued. It's just like he said, it's just in their culture, they mama teach them how to keep that bag.
groomed them. They
Yeah,
groomed them
like
and
I
groomed them.
know they gonna be in her ear. Look, he might talk to another girl, but trust me, he's gonna come home to you. It's just a different teaching process over there. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, I
boy,
feel like our comments about to go crazy on this episode, boy. I can't wait.
I mean, it could go crazy, man. I mean, sometimes, man, it's just like
Like,
we're not saying that white
but
women is
but
better. We're not
but
saying that.
for
We just say,
I gotta say
yeah,
this for the black man though.
say it,
For the black man though, it
yeah.
is gonna be moments, bro, that only having a black woman can get you through, bro.
oh yeah.
Like when you feel uncomfortable in a room where it's all white motherfuckers, and you look to your right and it's your black woman there rubbing your back like you got it and shit. Like, bro, black woman, it's something. They have something too, bro. It's not like it's just whatever is your preference, bro. I say if you, I just say whatever your preference, bro. But they both can bring benefits to you, bro. I'm just saying. It
And
just
Yeah.
depends on what type of guy you are. Go ahead, Tuka.
I think a key component about what you just said, that last sentence, is when she's rubbing your back. Because you could have a black one right there beside you and she not even
Yeah,
touching you.
she ain't rubbing your back, bro.
That little gesture right there could be all a nigga need
All
to
that,
become
but that's what
become
I'm
the
saying.
best he.
And black women, I feel like in the past, from what I used to see when I was growing up, they used to be like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
My man got it. I know my man. La, la, la. That's how I grew up seeing women acting in the country.
Yeah.
They behind they man. They think they man gonna win every fight, every sporting event, every like. They rub that nigga back when he do lose. Like a girl will leave you nowadays if you lose, nigga.
Well, quick.
Man,
Yeah.
probably I don't even want to be vulgar, but she'll probably fellatiate the nigga right in front of you type shit.
I think sometimes what it comes with the black women, like you said, like you got the mother that's had her history dealing with black men or dealing with men, and they kind of teach them insecurities towards the black woman. So when she trying to teach her the insecurities and precautions of dating a black dude, it's like you better make sure this, you better make sure that, you better off being alone type of stuff. I think that shit do carry on for them. It also prevent them from meeting someone that's good enough for them, because the they're like the teachers of that don't really teach you what every man gonna do. It just teach you what every man could do.
And one thing I did learn though over time, the women that did grow up with fathers, this is another mistake a father could make. Don't tell your daughter what not to look for. Girl. Tell her what to look for. Girl. Like um, don't make her think every nigga is terrible, bro. Cause she gonna go into every relationship questioning shit, and she'll never be a wife, and you'll always be taking care of her still as a father. Tell her what to look for, and
Mm,
don't tell her what not to look for, or she gonna look
yeah.
for that
And
to
I
see
also,
if you right or not. Go
Mm-hmm.
ahead, Tukay.
and I also think what caused some of this is like the man not being in the home, which was caused from slavery, Jim Crow, all these other things that happen, women being incentivized for the, welfare, women being incentivized for the man not to be in the home. All that's all that has something to do with why black men and black women have this little disconnect when it comes to relationships now.
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta think. You still gotta think past this first game. This is how we think. You still gotta think what will make the woman feel like that's the better option. If the niggas that they had made them feel like say you got a good job and somebody be like, I pay you $20,000 right now if you quit, you gonna think about, okay, how long is that 20,000 gonna last me and how much I'm gonna make with my job? It's like that. If your job beat out that 20,000 in your mind, you gonna keep the job. That's what I'm saying. It's like
Mm-hmm.
they would have chose the niggas over that welfare shit if the niggas was doing something. So I think naturally, all the way in the past, our women and our men just always bump heads. But it
Do you
was, yeah,
think
go ahead.
do you think they bumped heads because of an outside influence?
No,
Mm.
I don't think that we naturally just
I
from the beginning
just
of time bumped heads for no reason.
true.
Mm.
Yeah, outside influence is the American way. I
Of
feel
course.
like maybe we mate different, right? Like than
Yeah.
how the American way relationships are go. Like maybe black people, wherever we came from, we don't even know. Maybe our
Ancestors.
courtship and all that
Yeah.
shit is just
It's
a
different.
different way.
Mm-hmm.
Cause they say it take a village to raise a child, but inside that village, don't it mean like multiple women? Like maybe
Of course,
multiple
yeah,
people in the same relationship.
of course,
Yeah,
and and,
could.
and, and that trauma like that does like we all gonna have to tell our young ones about the life that we, you know what I'm saying, we live. Especially young men. We do that with young men. Hey boy, you better watch out. Everybody ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? Like those type of advices always carry on. Sometimes those advices could be insecurities that some black women bring. And I was looking at, looking at certain stuff, and this lady was saying that, like, how can y'all black women be mad when the black athlete go and get a white wife, but y'all be the first one saying niggas ain't shit, niggas ain't this, black men don't do this. But once y'all see a black dude be like, okay, that's how y'all feel, and get a white wife, get Cassidy.
Hey
And that,
man,
Ask about me.
nah,
nah,
man. I think it's all really how we are and how our women are. I think it's all parenting, man. Because when I'm out in public and I'm seeing like a
yeah,
newborn with a white family and she with her husband, they, oh, hey Johnny, do you want this? Do you want, huh? Do you want to swim? Then I see the black family. Sit down, put that back, stop being loud. It's just a different. It's just like a one is more
manageable.
and one is more
More is one
like,
manageable.
and
It's
even when I
manageable.
see black families where they more light with the kid, that the kid be turning out successful, bro.
It's more manageable. It's more manageable.
I I look at it like Christianity, and what I
Yeah.
mean by that is like in Christianity, you see people that's supposed to have a certain title, a certain calling, and they doing stuff that would make somebody that's not a full believer want to commit 100%. So it's like when you see like
Mm,
so when you see these relationships going the way they going,
yeah.
why would the next nigga want to hop in that same type of relationship when he sees no example of the shit going how it's supposed to go?
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
not
It
saying
do.
there's
Yeah.
no examples, but I'm just saying there's a high case of divorce when it come to black men and black women.
Yeah. It's yeah. It is, man.
Yeah, what's those numbers?
Uh,
Oh, you talking teams? Nigga, we got stats, nigga. We ain't just talking.
You know what I'm saying?
I
We
know what
just
we talking. Know what I'm talking about.
matter of
we
fact,
just we just gotta we just gotta damn show y'all like
yo, you got to show motherfuckers. You got to
did
pop out
our
and show
research,
niggas.
man. We ain't just trying to say like one is different than the other, like to bash nobody or nothing. Y'all know what we been talking about.
They'll
You
be like,
know what
y'all.
we been meaning.
All
They'll
right.
But
be.
I
This is what
know
we're
it's some
going to
people
do.
who gonna act like y'all don't know what we mean. But you know what we mean.
Okay. This was all right. This was the first thing I looked over. I looked over the divorce rate in races. Is
You
the
sure?
divorce rate. Well, the black divorce rate in America right now is the highest. It's 30.8. Second is Hispanic. That's 18.5. The
Big
white
gap.
the white divorce rate is almost half, which is 15.1. So that's just white on white. Or
Saying.
you know what I'm saying?
Well,
That's just black
let's
on
we
black.
gonna keep the category of women. Like, okay, a white woman with a white man, you heard the numbers. A meet
I'm
a
about to look over
Hispanic
the yeah.
woman with a Hispanic man, you heard the numbers. Black woman, black man, you heard the numbers. Keep going.
I this is the interracial divorce rate. That
Holy
says
shit.
okay, white wife, black husband marriages show twice the divorce rate of a white wife with white husband couples by their 10th year. Whereas black wife, white husband marriages are 44% likely to end divorce rate than white husbands over the same period. 44% less.
So what you mean? Like they stay together longer or break up faster?
the divorce, like they were saying, like the chances. They were saying the chances of black wife with white husband are 44% less than a white wife with a white husband.
So the black woman will stay with a white man. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's why it said black wife with white husband marriages are 44% less to end in a divorce.
A black woman will stay with a white man longer than a white woman would, based off the numbers. Go ahead, Dave.
But with the white wife for black husband marriages show twice the divorce rate of a white wife and white husband. White wife with a black husband.
So he still gonna get divorced
at the 10th year.
But after 10 years, go ahead.
These are percentages of those marriages. It was like 672 interracial. The percentage of divorce rate of separation is 40%. So it's a little bit close to half, but it's not half. The rest of them 6%, and they still together.
Yeah.
So, do y'all think? And I'm about to ask this question because to me it sounds like this. So, like, do y'all think that those numbers are the way they are with white men and black women because maybe when it's white men and white women, the white man is in a way maybe controlling over the white woman, but when he gets with a black woman, he's more so submissive because she's a black woman.
Yeah.
So that's why theirs work.
It could be.
Yeah.
It could be the white husband. I mean, it could be the goddamn.
He's dealing with a black woman now.
And that's crazy, right? And that's crazy. It's crazy though, because it's like white wife or white husband. They getting divorced in 10 years as far as if he got a black wife. Maybe the black wife is putting her foot down on some, you knew you need to do better, and that's what he want. Because that's mostly going on with when there's a white wife and white husband, is that he feel like the white wife is getting ran over. She gonna do what I say no matter what. So probably on that side of when the white husband get a black wife, is that he want to get that stand firm wife. He probably want that. It's probably helping his relationship or helping his marriage.
Or he might not know what he got himself into.
You think he's feared?
Do I think he's feared?
Well, I mean, do you think he's like he got sense of fear towards the black wife?
Yeah, because she got brothers, uncles. Yeah, when he go to that feather reunion,
come on,
don't get your ass whooped, nigga.
Oh God.
Yeah, he better behave for us too. Yeah.
This is the divorce rate by race.
Could you imagine seeing him raise his voice at a black woman in front of her brothers and stuff?
Matter of fact,
hell no.
This is the divorce rate by race of women. 38.9% of black women ever been divorced. So that's like 40%. 35.6% of white or Hispanic ever been divorced.
Why they combined?
White, my bad. It said non-Hispanic, my bad. Well, it's just 35.6 of white, 27.3 of white of race and women. Race and women waste.
So as a whole, black women get divorced the highest when it comes to women.
Yep, 38.9.
Damn.
And we as men is the most. I told you it must be this ain't how we do. Like I guess naturally, instinctually, that we try.
Yeah. So I mean, it just it's kind of crazy though.
I'd be like trying to turn a dog into a cat or something. A dog into a wolf.
But this is the kicker too. It said in first marriages, black had the highest percentage of their marriages led to divorce, and that's 47.9.
Damn.
First marriages.
So 1 out of every 2 marriages is going
divorce
if they black. And it's their first one.
So that means if all 3 of us right now, that means one of us can get divorced.
Yeah.
2. Shit.
Damn.
Shit, close to 2.
That's insane.
Yeah, one just can't leave his woman, or she can't leave him because of situations in life. Damn.
Okay, this is this is something I just read. Which race has the highest marriage rate? It said through substantial variation in marriage rates by race and ethnicity, while 57% of white adults and 63% of adults are married. Fewer than Hispanics and white. Damn, I ain't read
Well,
all
you
of
skipped all over that motherfucker.
that.
I got lost in the song.
Cause it's like it cut off. It cut off.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, it was just it wanted me to click on that shit. Well, I mean, they said it's a. I mean, goddamn, pull it up there.
Damn.
All right. They said by race. They said 57 of white adults, percent of white adults, and 63 of Asians are married. Fewer than Hispanics. That's 48, and blacks at 33.
I mean, like, I feel like I do see a lot of white men fresh out of college getting married and shit. Like, a lot of white women. Like, I
Like,
do see that a lot.
like,
They be married young and shit. But
But
not
that's the
young, but like fresh
but
out of school.
that's the highest marriage rate. So
Now, given the information that we just covered the past 30 minutes, now, is a black dude that got his shit together, is he wrong for not
for
wanting to get married?
I
no.
mean, nah, he not wrong for getting not want to get married.
Because
But
you
and if
divorced?
he's an analytical guy and he looked at that data and he thinking I'm a rich black man, what is the best woman for a successful marriage if I'm looking at the
If
numbers?
you're looking at the numbers,
It
Damn.
might be day free. You the black messiah wifing up a mixed queen.
Nah, not that kind of free. Not that kind of free. I'm
man,
talking about my nigga Dave.
yeah. If you look at statistics, it show you got like the white women know how to keep their man.
Might be day free.
The white women know how to keep their man. So
The
that's just
only
stats.
Don't
the
make
only
it day
downfall in that
free.
is like when she turned about 70.
Ooh wee.
Bruh. Oh my gosh. And I'm not
You gonna
racist,
have to walk around with
but
that goddamn sack of potatoes, man.
and a leather briefcase and shit.
God damn.
You
I'm just
crazy,
saying,
man.
bro.
And it's all love. It's
Nah,
all
nah,
love.
nah,
No
nah, nah.
racism. No
It's
Nah,
racism.
nah,
all
it ain't,
love.
it ain't. Nah, it was just that's been highlighted over these past couple of years with dealing with the draft, and I just wanted to talk about that, man. It ain't no hate. Hey, regardless of these statistics, we just know that Joe 1% does not. It matters to you. Don't look at these percentages and look at your marriage as a downfall. Just look at it as if like, yo, I'm still gonna go against the number because that's what our culture do. Our culture always put us as a downfall, even with black men. They say we're gonna be in jail, dead, or something else. So
Yeah.
we always fighting against some statistics.
Can I give a final take on that topic right quick?
Yeah, get
And
your
I'm gonna
final
leave it
take.
alone.
Yeah.
My final take on that topic is love is love, people. Ain't nothing wrong with
Thanks.
love.
And that's the whole
But
thing that's being brought.
ain't nothing wrong with
Sound
love.
like a
But
Democrat.
if you find it in your heart to motherfucking date within your race and help build your community, then by all means do your thing. But love is love. Love who
Love
you
is
want.
love,
I
man.
think
Love is
love
love.
ain't got nothing to do with your community. Fuck they got to do with your like. Why I gotta be with somebody to build my culture? Why I can't love who I want to love?
So the one
True.
coming behind you don't got to deal with the shit we dealing with.
True.
We don't gotta deal with it for real.
I mean, I know in our culture, if we gonna claim something with the community, it's not good for you. If you got community pussy, it's not good.
$40.
But that was good for the first start. We covered black athletes and white women. That was our first segment of First thought.
First thought,
Now
man.
we about to get to the crazy news, man. More crazy news.
Trigger warning.
Trigger
Trigger
warning,
warning.
man. Trigger warning, man.
Ch-ch.
Um, y'all heard of Art of the Dialogue?
Shout
Uh,
out.
they recently put out some information involving with Diddy. It was nothing sexual, so don't worry about it. Diddy ain't do nothing sexual,
Shocking.
That we know of.
but it was more revelation about Biggie. They were saying that insiders had confirmed and told Rolling Stone that Biggie was indeed preparing to leave Bad Boy before his death. And the Biggie lawyers were entangled in a legal battle with Diddy to get Biggie back his publishing rights before he was murdered. Biggie
Whoa.
had grown increasingly frustrated with Combs and was seeking more control over his career, which you get from a lot of artists. Photographer Monique Bunn, who was they was close. She was close with Biggie. Stated that Biggie was absolutely about to leave Puff, and she know that because Biggie told her. Another source added, everybody wanted to leave Puffy. Everybody. The dissatisfaction was compounded by legal battles over Biggie's publishing rights, which his attorneys were attempting to reclaim from Combs, further straining their relationship. Yeah, man. So we look at that and we look at Biggie's murder, because Biggie's murder is kind of like a cold case, and it's starting to come to the light. Like, I just, hearing that, do you now more and more, do you think Sean Combs played a part in Biggie's death? If you're on the conspiracy side.
If
Yep.
I'm on the conspiracy side, yeah.
Why is that?
If I'm not, I don't know enough. But on the conspiracy side, since his first game, shit.
Yeah.
I heard a lot of shit, man. Since we on the conspiracy side, I can say what I heard. I mean, it's all alleged. So what I heard was Diddy was at Motown Records with 5 guys.
Mm-hmm.
And they all got knocked off one by one.
Mysteriously
and now he got in
disappeared.
this huge position.
Mm-hmm.
And he probably, you know what I'm saying, allegedly got a sneak body. He probably got a body somewhere like early that nobody ever know. He just did it and kept it moving and got comfortable with it. Say he was shooting in the club with the J-Lo situation. That woman who got shot in the face claimed Diddy shot her in the face.
Damn.
In the lawsuit with Lil Rod, no Diddy, he said that some guy got shot in the bathroom when they was in there arguing with Diddy. You can
It's
look
crazy.
that up to get the specifics, but that's in there. And it's just like, then you hear about Keefe D. Now, Keefe D situation is why I really think the Biggie situation could be possible. Because Keefe D claims Diddy paid him $1 million. Well, attempted to pay him $1 million. It didn't get to him because the middleman ran off with it based off witnesses. And if he's willing to pay somebody to shoot Tupac, bro, I don't know, man. You willing to do other shit. And in this Rolling Stone article, they claimed that when it was a cover Biggie was supposed to be on when he died, and Puffy went to them like, man, nah, he dead, man. That nigga dead, man. Oh, it's my time. That was his comments. And they actually put him on that cover. I'm going to try to see if I can look up the cover so y'all can see it. But it's just sad. He even had like a painting of Biggie on his like a little word Biggie on his chest, but people don't even know he on there. Like, man, don't put him on there. He dead, man. I supposed to be up there.
Mm,
People don't even know stuff like that was going on.
mm,
But this is conspiracy alleged. But I heard this now.
mm. Yeah, man, it's this stuff coming to the light, man. And yeah, and like Biggie wanting to leave, that also made other people feel like Bad Boys want no company. So he got motive. P Diddy got motive now to all this. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
hey, pull this up so we can go through it.
Yeah,
Hey, before we do that though, I just wanted to say my part about like, do I think anything happened if it has something to do with it?
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
would
You
I
get
Oh
your
would
yeah,
shit
for
I,
on.
sure.
I would say yeah, because in my mind, I'm not saying I would do this, but I'm looking at it from Diddy's standpoint. Let us say at that time during that era, Biggie is your biggest act. That's who's bringing in all your most of your dollars. So if that person is threatening to leave for whatever reason, then I'm pretty sure, based on what I've known about Diddy or seen about Diddy, he wouldn't just let Biggie go laying down. He gonna do something to make him feel like you shouldn't be leaving me.
It, based off these little lawsuits, bro, they
Yeah,
say he like that though. Like,
yeah.
what's that dude named Craig Mack? I think Craig Mack. But that
It's
kind of happened with him. He was
yeah,
the
him.
first bad boy artist,
Yeah,
and I guess Biggie came along, so he tried to slide, and Diddy wasn't having that shit, bro.
yeah, man.
You might be right too, Quay.
It's
Nigga,
tough,
I'm the
man.
one put you on.
But
I'm the
look like
one who was there when your goofy ass was selling crack, nigga.
you gonna leave me, nigga?
I
You
was
gonna leave
there when
me?
you was locked up, nigga. When this shit fell, nigga, I
Right?
built us back up, nigga.
And that's what it's starting to get to. Like you starting to see his shit getting exposed through his behavior, bro. And it's just like the shit dealing with Cass is just the tip of the scale with him, bro. The shit starting to get back to it's starting to get to the light.
Yeah, but it's a Rolling Stone article where they like really delving into that shit. I sent the shit to the chat, man. We could go through it. It's crazy, man. When you think about it just being Diddy, you like, man, it started to make you look at the celebrity world different, bro.
Yeah, Rolling Stone. You gotta subscribe to it. I ain't subscribed to it.
Oh,
It's one of them articles. they want
ah,
they want you to subscribe to that shit.
oh man.
Yeah. But we can look at this video.
Well, not my phone, it don't.
Yeah, it
Goddamn
just
Rolling Stone.
yeah, because we got like one paragraph.
See,
Of
look, when I do it on my phone, it's up there.
yeah, well, I guess read it then, cause it said read full story. Subscribe now.
All right, put the picture up there, though. You can put the picture from the article up there.
Yeah.
I read some of this shit, man. I'm gonna skip to important parts. Cause this shit long.
He did it based off that picture.
Look at him, bro.
Nigga look like he did it.
All right, this. All right. All right. I'm gonna try to start when he was back in college. All right. So look, this shit go back, bro. Many who watched footage of the assault were stunned. Even those who known Combs for years. LaJoyce Brookshire, the former publicity director for Arista and Bad Boy, said she was disturbed to learn that these type of actions could have occurred and that Puffy could stand in my face the next day with a straight face. That shakes me to my core. Several women who attended Howard with Combs, however, had seen signs of a controlling and abusive personality decades ago. Combs started at the esteemed college, Howard, in the fall of 1987 and quickly earned a reputation for throwing legendary rowdy parties, flamboyant and boisterous. He was often seen driving his convertible around campus and passing out flyers, so he like a party nigga. Though he left after his sophomore year, Combs turned Howard into a pipeline for his enterprises, teaming up with future label execs and producers Harv Pierre. That's the nigga from Making the Band with the big fat black ass lips. Mark
Okay.
Pitts and Derek D. Angeletti, all key figures in Bad Boy's early success. Shantae Page, a former A&R executive for Universal Motown Record Group, was among those who say they had positive experiences with Combs at Howard, calling his iconic parties a once-in-a-lifetime type of vibe. He was a go-getter from the start, she says, always in the know. So basically, it seemed like if you wasn't that close to him on the outside looking in, it looked like he that nigga. So we're going to keep going. But other women described previously unreported incidents involving unwanted touching and fits of rage. One woman said she kept as far away as possible after Combs caressed her back without warning and asked if she would be willing to meet one of his friends. Another former student recalled that Combs flew off the handle after she objected to him cutting a cafeteria line. So this nigga just a snapping ass nigga type shit. So we gotta get to the good shit. They just going off character right now.
But he is showing you a possessive. He is showing you a possessive, like anger type of actions.
Did you hear about what Biggie mom said about Diddy?
What she say? What she say?
She was pretty much saying she never like she knew he was a bad person. She never really liked him like
You
that.
see, pull up my screen, Dave. That's a Rolling Stone article. I'm gonna read it. Notorious B.I.G.'s mom. I want to slap the daylights out of Sean Combs. I hope to God he sits down and spills his guts and apologizes to her. Oh yeah, you gotta
That mean,
subscribe for that
that
one.
mean he got. So when she say spill his guts, that mean he knows some shit that he's not saying. She know he knows some shit that he's not talking
Well,
about.
she found out some shit and she was shocked. She said she was shocked about something because she liked him.
Oh
So
yeah,
he
true.
must have been either not giving her money. It could be that. It might not be that she think he killed Christopher Wallace, but she might feel a way that he ain't been taking care of her. So we gotta keep that out there too. You never know.
Like he promised he would, maybe.
Like the image he portrayed,
Yeah.
I thought that nigga was Biggie cousin or what that motherfucker was acting like. You know Biggie, you good by Puff. That's how I used to see it.
And that's what something like some of these future artists gotta realize, man, is that some of these guys out here, they might try to, persuade you in your interest of this music career. At the end of the day, big dog, they gonna have their own side agenda, bro. Just keep your eyes wide open for that shit, man. But
Based off what I've seen from Diddy, bro, to me he don't look like the loyal type of nigga. Like he looked like the type of nigga that was like, let's just say when Biggie died, suppose he was taking care of Biggie mama or whatever.
yeah,
He looked like the type of nigga that would stop that shit after a certain amount of years because he feel like he done paid his dues. Like I ain't have shit to do with your son getting killed, so fuck you type shit. I may be wrong, but that's just the energy I get from him when I look at him. Like, bro,
well,
you
it's just
fuck
that
crazy, bro.
it's just that
Man, he
all
got
this
the eyes
violent,
of a
it
killer,
just
man.
all this shit that's going down with Puff. It's just showing you that, bro, he got a violent behavior. He got a violent behavior. Also, when he think that he own you, or if he think that he got you, he's gonna try to keep you around, regardless, bro. Cause you got so many triggers that might hold him something down, bro. It's like that shit's starting to get to the light.
And I'm glad all this stuff is coming out
He
because
just Go ahead.
I'm glad this stuff is coming out about these guys that's doing this type of shit. Cause back to, my whole Black People Stick Together movement, I'm like, bro, like if we want to move forward, like we gotta get these freaky ass niggas out of here.
It's a lot of freaky ass niggas, bro.
It's a lot of freaky ass niggas, but our culture has been. I'm gonna say like this though. A lot of these freaky ass niggas, they got freaky ass families too, man. Shit,
I don't care. I wouldn't say freaky ass niggas is a problem. I just say
it ain't no problem.
The abusive ass niggas, bro. Like the power hungry niggas, the niggas who think they got so much money they can't be touched.
It get to the problem that you overcome like how Missy Elliott, she'll tell you she got molested, but it helped her be more of a bold artist. She didn't just dwell on the fact she got molested. She said, no, I'm going to overcome that and become a good artist. It's just the fact that some of these damn artists that pose to like use their talent, they just got them trying to feed their hidden disruption. Like they feed that shit. They start having these secret sex counts and shit. And it's like, damn, like did you become the artist to be some overly sexually person?
Do you think that women and men would do all that type of shit if they thought they was doing it and it was never gonna get out?
Yeah.
So that's what I think this is, bro. I think they in a little rich world, in a little secret worlds that nobody can get close to. And it's just like, shit, we fucking in here. Ain't nobody gonna go back to your normal life when you go home.
But they said that most of the sex addicts do deal with like past trauma they dealt with back in the day as a young person.
And then like just because like those things are secrets and supposed to be kept secret amongst that group, it's like that don't excuse a shitty ass personality or character.
Yeah, true.
They say darkness will come to light. Shit, it's been happening.
Yeah. But I just look at that, man. It getting close. We're getting closer to the truth, basically, with Diddy. All his shit starting to come out.
Nah, we knew the truth.
It's getting close.
We knew the truth. And once these feds come in on this RICO, the real shit gonna come out if he decide to tell what he know.
Yeah. But the next thing I looked at is about American Airlines. This is a very popular airline that a lot of, suburb, rural people get on, all kinds of, income, first class, all that, economy. We all have rode on the plane. But American Airlines is about to get highlighted because this certain situation does not look good on their behalf. But I'm just going to give you I'm going to give you a little description. Not description, I'm just going to show you this news clip of what happened.
Filed lawsuit. 3 black men.
Wow.
Damn.
The way she said black man. 3 black ass niggas.
Hey, and then it went to their commercial. Like that shit.
That's all you need to know.
Sometimes I do hate when white people say black. Like, come on, man.
Black.
Newly filed lawsuit. 3 black men are suing American Airlines. They allege company employees appeared to remove all of them from a flight over a complaint about body odor. First on CBS Mornings, the men are telling their story to our Chris Van Cleave.
We're the only ones getting taken off the plane.
8 black men.
This video at the center of a newly filed lawsuit against American Airlines appears to show a number of black men after they've been removed from a flight allegedly due to a complaint about offensive body odor.
So this is discrimination.
The lawsuit claims as Flight 832 from Phoenix to New York was finishing boarding in January, American employees removed 8 black men from the plane. They were not traveling together, weren't seated next to each other, did not know each other, and appeared to be the only black men on the flight, according to the suit filed early this morning.
As I got my things and walked to the front of the plane and made a left to the jet bridge, I noticed that there was 7 other black men. And that kind of was like, okay, what's happening here? So
for plaintiffs Emmanuel Jean Joseph, Alvin Jackson, and Xavier Veal, Flight 832 was a connection. They'd taken an earlier flight from Los Angeles without issue.
It was just black men. So I started freaking out. I pulled out my phone to record everything.
At any point, did somebody from American say to any of you that you had an offensive odor?
No.
The lawsuit claims over the course of about an hour, the men were kept in the jetway and then moved to the gate area where they were told they'd be rebooked on another flight to New York later that day, and alleges an American employee indicated the complaint about offensive body odor had come from a white male flight attendant. A gate agent seen in the video at one point seems to agree race was a factor in the men getting pulled off the flight.
just because of the color of my skin. Okay. Okay.
I disagree. But when another flight to New York couldn't be found, they were put back on the same plane.
Had to go back on the plane with everybody looking at us, you know. For me, very uncomfortable. Everybody staring at me. Me and all the other black people on the plane were just taking off.
I knew that as soon as I get on that plane, a sea of white faces were going to be looking at me and blaming me for their late flight of an hour.
Their lawyer, Sue Huta, says American declined to give her clients any answer.
Yeah, I cut off right there, man. Yeah, man. Just like looking by that, man. First, in y'all eyes, in y'all perspective, do y'all feel like that was like a racially motivated incident?
Nope. I sure don't.
You don't
and the
think?
reason why I don't, because I feel like those won't niggas. I feel like, man, I looked at their face, bro. I feel like those some actors, bro. This shit might be fake, bro.
So you feel like this is like a propaganda stunt to get you to fly on American Airlines?
Nigga, you know it's election year.
Damn.
Oh, yeah. Just time to get that shit going. Conspiracy time.
So that's your perspective.
Yeah, man.
So you don't believe in it?
And if it is real, then I'm completely wrong, and I apologize. But the nigga in me felt like
it's a distraction.
But there's something more to it, bro. Ain't no way. But I could be wrong.
To me, man, when I look at that shit, okay, you do get the situation of like it is like 8 black men. I could tell, okay, if one first I look at that white dude and I hear that one white dude said, "Yo, this fucking plane stinks." First, I was looking at the white dude like, "Damn, this must be first an important ass white dude that they went and took 8 black dudes off. It must have been a white dude that they looked at that nigga. It might have been."
That's what they
and
said.
Second, why was there only black dudes taking off? Now that's my problem with, because it's like at the end of the day, we have smelled body odors. I done smelled body odors from Muslim people that tell you I don't wear deodorant. No, they don't wear deodorant for their culture.
Oh no, it's kind of all right.
Nah, they tell you I don't wear deodorant for this culture for religion reasons. I don't wear deodorant. They have natural body odor, so it's kind of like what if could have been a Muslim person, you know what I'm saying, just going back to India, you know what I'm saying? Well, it could have been that, but they took 8 black dudes off, and I also look at as the 3 black dudes, they're not scared to fight on what their beliefs. It probably wasn't relational, but they had to ask that one person like, "Yo, do you think this was?" Because you always gonna get that it couldn't have been me, people. And he asked him like, "Yo, do you think this is racially motivated?" And she said yes, and she worked there. So I look at the other black dudes like they were scared, or they probably could have just been African or whoever. They probably ain't had enough money to fight. But I see these 3 black dudes they not gonna let this shit rest. And I feel like they in the right to sue, and I hope they win.
You hope they win.
Yeah, I hope they win.
I feel like out all the times I've been out in public or public transportation,
Mm-hmm.
I came across more odors coming from non-black people than actual black people.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm saying. Like, black people now, I ain't gonna lie, like, we make shit straight. That's why it's like
Yeah, like
we make shit straight. Even if we gotta cover it up with cheap ass cologne. Like,
you ain't gonna smell that much most
and
of the
like you
time.
said, you heard how this wasn't no, you can tell these niggas had a right mind. I'm gonna say like that. They didn't speak slang. They didn't like, well, yeah, man, I was on that plane. Like, you could tell they presented themselves in a way that they should not have been treated like that.
I agree with y'all.
Yeah, that was just. Secondly, what was a different way that this airlines could have handled this situation? Even if one of these black dudes did smell a certain way. Matter of fact, even if they couldn't find the person that couldn't smell that, like what was the better way to handle that? Because it's a lose-lose situation. Especially if you got somebody, a white passenger, saying like, yo, somebody stink.
I think that unless you could single that person out, you don't make nobody get off the plane for
That was
that.
that was the downfall. That was the downfall throughout all that.
Yeah, you figure out if it was a plane issue first.
Yeah, that was the downfall. That's why I looked at that and was like, was that white dude a very important passenger or something? For them to get 8 motherfuckers off, they had to get like a call, such and such gonna be on that plane, so make sure everything right. For them to point out 8 black dudes, was like, bro, one of y'all stink. And I got to do this.
It gotta be the black people. It gotta be them.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I looked at it like it was a do or die. It was a lose-lose situation. First, they had to do that to black dudes. And first, it was like a problem they could not solve. So they just was like, well, fuck it. We're going to have to get somebody off this plane because this one client right here, he is worth more than all these other goddamn passengers. So we're going to have to do something. And we got to make sure this nigga get to his destination on time and solve this issue. That's how I looked at it.
Yeah.
And they said it gotta be one of the black people.
Yeah, and they had to do that on the part of just settling the issue. Because the white dude could have been like, it could have been a client that they wanted. It's always like that, though. You always get one important person get through that plane, and it's like, yo, we got to make sure everything's right for this person. But it's just a fucked up situation. That
They said it was a flight attendant.
Oh.
There wasn't no specific special person.
Oh. You talking about the flight attendant? No, they said it was you said it was a flight. Oh, you talking about the person who said like that shit stink?
Yeah, they said it was a flight attendant.
Do y'all know what the weather was that day? Was it raining?
Nah.
Oh shit.
Nah, I really don't know like inside of
don't
that.
know.
That if I could pull up that lawsuit, I wish I could pull it up.
I'm just saying, bro.
It is some. I felt like it was racially motivated. That's just like if a goddamn police officer get a dispute like that and he just got them going around asking fucking black dudes, did y'all steal a car? It's gonna look like, yeah, bro, you got them socially profiled. You racially profiled motherfuckers. But it's sad though. It's sad. But I mean, you got some people that think this might be a distraction, man. But I hope they win what the fuck they fought for. But we gonna
hopefully they win.
Yeah.
Cause that is fucked up. They had to be late because they stuck.
Now you gotta say if, man. You can't say they.
If
they stuck.
If they stuck.
Or it could have been. It could at least been one of them. Not 8 black dudes though. Come on now. You could at least stuck an Indian person in there or something, man.
Oh, that's real racist.
Yeah,
See,
that's super
right.
racist,
But
bro.
that's racist though. But look. That's racist. But it's like you said it before. When it comes to the black male, shit get looked over. Shit just get, oh, that's what supposed to happen to them type of shit.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Why the fuck they picked 8 black dudes? It could have been some white dudes in it too. It could have been one white dude with fucked up hair. But they chose 8 black dudes. But
You lied about your smell.
And that was a fucked up thing too, that it was like, now, I don't think all of them, it could have been in that group, but it's just like, come on now.
I'm not going on the news though. I don't want even the half the people to be saying, man, you know you was just thinking. I don't want them people.
That's why it's on that level that
you don't gotta go on the news.
I believe these 3 people have the right to do that. They had the right to sue. But I think these 3 people, them 3 black dudes, they knew how to go about it. Like you said, like, they knew how to go about dealing with this situation, they discomfort, and what this policy has broken. Like, but we're going to go on with it. But what's your take, though? My bad,
One last thing. I don't recall hearing any of them say they wasn't musty, though. But I'm going to leave it at that.
Or I made sure I had on deodorant.
Yeah, like I ain't hear none of that.
That they couldn't really just feel away because they was stinking on a plane.
True.
Yeah.
They had to get off. Or now everybody focused on that goddamn smell coming from them when they get back on the plane. Why would everybody be staring at you the whole plane ride when you get back on the plane?
All right, would have been different.
Stink.
Would have been different if they would have had like 3 black dudes, just 3 black dudes.
No.
Or what they would just pulled out 2 black dudes and be like, man, we gotta do this shit because somebody said y'all
pull a black one in another race. Don't pull just all black. Like, that's what
you see how it get
racial.
weird? Yeah, you see how it get weird for 8 black dudes now. 8 motherfuckers.
8 niggas, really?
God damn.
So everybody black musty, huh? Okay.
But less than half, well, over half of the motherfuckers didn't feel no type of way. But these 3 dudes did. So,
or they was the ones that want mustard.
Yeah. It's a that's why American Airlines, boy. That's why I was saying on the part that you don't know. Like, if you had a multi-billion fucking company, and once you say, bro, I don't even feel like working, I gotta hire some motherfuckers. That action after that is beyond yours, and that's one of the growing pains with some of these entrepreneurs with billion-dollar companies. They can't control what the face of the company is.
Damn.
But we're gonna go beyond that though, man. This is our last topic of the day, man. Well, I'm just gonna say, y'all get all the money from all that shit, man. Get you, you know what I'm saying? Get your money, bro. That was some fucked up shit. But this has recently just happened, 2 days ago? And this shit happened in Minnesota, man. Horrific event. But, you know, I'm just going to let the news clip play a little bit, and we're going to talk about it, man.
Out of his home to see this chaotic scene just last night. Minneapolis police responded to a call of shots fired, and that's when we're told their officers were fired upon.
Now, we do have scanner audio of these horrifying moments.
Top down! There's a top down! Middle of the street!
2 civilians were also hurt in the shooting. Our Shayla Reeves is live this morning near the scene with the very latest, because lots of news coming in overnight, Shayla.
Absolutely, and we know that Minneapolis Police Chief Brian O'Hara is calling this the worst call that a police chief can get. The call that one of your officers has given his life on the job in the line of duty. This, of course, coming at a time where his officers are now mourning. He is angry, and he says his officers are hurting, and this as he's struggling to find the words to describe how impactful this tragedy actually is. This as the city of Minneapolis gathered to hold a press conference and talk about this shooting. We know the shooting happened just yesterday here in the 2200 block of Blaisdell in South Minneapolis. We know SWAT officers racing towards the danger. We learned that one civilian died. We know that 2 others were hurt, and the shooter is also dead. 2 blocks away from the original call area, we're told 36-year-old Minneapolis police officer Jamal Mitchell, a newer police officer with the department, was trying to provide medical assistance to 2 men when the situation took a turn. Police say when Jamal and other officers arrived, they were shot at. There was an exchange of gunfire, and Jamal was struck.
Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna cut off right there. Yeah, y'all got Hey, did y'all hear about that though?
Yeah, I heard about it, man, and it kind of bothered me a little bit, man. Like I support law enforcement. I support all the serious careers that's out there where you can lose your life, and I pray for all these people, white, black, whatever your race is.
Sure.
But it bothered me because like seeing a black officer get killed in the line of duty, like I was just like, what the world, man? Like Jamal Mitchell. So the crazy thing about the story with this particular guy, his 3rd day on the job, bro, as a police officer. 3rd day on the job, he saves an elderly couple from a burning building, and so he gets recognition throughout Minnesota for like being heroic.
Yeah.
Boom. So now you fast forward to the other day at 5:15 p.m. Jamal Mitchell, who is 36 years old, he's responding to a shooting call. He gets there, hops out his patrol, sees somebody wounded, land on the ground. His first instinct as a cop is to go help that person. And so he goes over and starts to do what it is that cops do to help people who's wounded on the ground. And as he's doing that, the person that's wounded on the ground pulls out a gun and kills that cop right there on the spot. And it's crazy. So before the call, how he even got to that point, what happened was it was so somebody was driving and they saw a man strike another man with his fist or something. The guy that got struck was on a scooter. He saw this guy run up to him and hit him. So the person that was driving the car took the car and hit the guy that was, who had struck the nigga on the scooter. And so after that, literally gunshots start going off. 2 people end up shot inside of the apartment building, one being the person who called 911 boyfriend or something like that. He got shot, goes to the hospital. Another guy that was shot inside the building, he's dead. You come outside, there's somebody else shot that's sitting in a car in the parking lot, and then right beside that you have the cop that's murdered right there in the middle of the street. And so the reason why it bothered me, because I was just like, dang, bro, it's like even when you're trying to do your job or you're just trying to do the right thing, sometimes it can still go left. And it's like my question to y'all would be like, damn, like does hearing stories like this make you hesitant when it comes to like helping somebody that you see that may need help, or does it not really affect that decision at all?
I'll say hearing stories like this should bother you, and also it should give you some type of like it should rest in your mind that anything can happen, but long as like that cop knew that his job was designed for him to help people, and that's what he laid the rest doing, helping people, man. I mean, it can bother you, but just know that helping people nowadays is kind of dangerous too, because you never know what the fuck can happen But you know, R.I.P. to was it Jamie Mitchell? Saying Jimmy
Jamal
Campbell?
Mitchell.
Jamal Mitchell.
Yeah.
It sucks that because it's like, man, he an officer that's here to protect and serve, and being a cop, this career is so dangerous, especially when you in the field. Those are field agents. They call the cops field agents when they, you know what I'm saying, in they different districts.
Mm-hmm.
So him knowing that this job was dangerous, he probably went through training, and everybody was telling him like, yo, this part of Minnesota is crazy, you better watch out. And him helping somebody who lost his life. So yeah, it should bother. It bothers me. Yeah, it bothers me knowing that you can help somebody and lose your life at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. It's like I don't know how to feel about it. I don't wanna be I don't know the mental condition that the victim was in that shot him. And if it was like a sane person, then that's crazy. But if it was just like a person that was kind of going crazy, like that's just something that could just happen on a job. And I don't think I would want it to deter me from being a helpful person.
Yeah.
Because it could have just literally been a one-off. And I'm raised to, when it's your time, it's your time.
Yeah.
And I also feel like, man, like knowing that this type of jobs, man, we just gotta clean the streets up, man. Cause it's like these streets are getting so dangerous that nobody gonna be able to walk up and down the streets. Like I know nobody can't prevent a lost life, but damn, why the fuck we can't just go do our job and come back home? Why it's gotta be somebody losing their life? Then it looked like it was an ambush, or we don't know if it was gang. We just know it was niggas shooting. Why the fuck it was just niggas shooting broad fucking daylight? Like you get to the point that you gotta question like what the fuck everybody going through. What type of shit is y'all going through that y'all gotta shoot at somebody and shoot at the police and die that day too? What made you want to go through that? Cause it's the same shit that same exact shit that went down in Charlotte. But you know what I'm saying? It was a standoff and a couple officers died. And we look at that, but we also silent though because it happened in our very own neighborhood. Why is we silent when shit like that go down in our neighborhood? But we're loud and vocal when a black person dies from a cop. It's still the streets no matter what. That it just started. It started me. It started me on of our own lifestyle. I know we can't prevent it, but it's at the end of the day. It's like, what are we doing that made our lifestyle that way? Or what made America that way?
It gets tricky. It gets tricky with that because, like, from the videos I've seen throughout life, it always seems as if when a black person, like, if they die from, like, being in the hands of, like, custody or whatever, it's like, not saying they caused it, but it's like I saw them arguing with the cop or trying to run away or trying to fight the cop back. And it's like at a certain point, it's like, damn, we know what they do. So, like, why even put yourself in that situation?
Yeah, like, as a parent, you really got to take that situation serious where you telling your child how to go about police pullovers. Like, that should be something very serious on your agenda when you raising a child. Because you got to teach them how to conduct themselves because it really is life or death.
And following up with that too, you got to let your child know that, like, whatever career that you chose, like, being a cop is a dangerous career. Like, we're gonna have a young one saying, I just want to clean up the streets. And you got to sit down and let them know, like, yo, like, being a cop nowadays is a dangerous ass career that you could possibly lose your life just by helping.
Oh yeah.
I hope his family proud of him though. Like, Oh, they don't just look at it like why he become a cop or
Yeah.
why he helped somebody out. They just proud of the fact that he risked his life for people.
It sucks though. It sucks though, cause it's like you hear about things like that like you said too, Quay. He got a good history of being a good person.
Oh yeah. But man, R.I.P. Jamal, man.
Yeah,
Praying for his family. Praying for the rest of the law enforcement officers. Don't retaliate on no bullshit. Now I know there's some bullshit, but don't try to goddamn over enforce shit because it's happened. Like I get it, but still, treat people with respect, man.
Yeah, it's getting crazy, man. It's getting crazy, but you already know what time it is. The final thought.
Chill.
Hey.
Y'all know what time it is, nigga. Hey man.
I just want to shout out to all the listeners, man. I shout out to UK, shout out to Spain, shout out to everyone who tap in, man. It's just, we the type of guys we growing in this podcast world. We're rookies. Shit, but we coming to vets easily. We starting to learn the game, but I just want to give a shout out.
And my final thoughts, man. All races of women are equally valuable and bring unique gifts and skills to a relationship. College football 25 is expected to bring revolutionary changes to the sporting events. And being a police officer is a dangerous profession, and the death of an officer is tragic. But if anybody's gonna do it for the people, it'll be them, man. They know what comes with it. They know the risk when they put on that uniform every day.
And my final take, man. Listen, black women, I love you. I love you, black women. But we gotta work together, man. We can't be put against each other, man. We're not gonna advance like that. So whatever you gotta do, man, work on you, be the best version of you. First thing.
And another thing, we gotta remember, man, when it came to civil rights and everything positive for black people in this country, we have to remember Republicans made those calls, man. Republicans made all those calls. Civil rights, our freedom, everything we got today, the point we made. Republicans dropped the gavel on that. You know who was against it? The Dems. And you know who Dem is.
Let's go, Brandon.
Hey, I just want to say this, man. Hey, this go out to y'all black women.
Oh, yeah.
If you mad, if you saw a white woman cherishing this black dude that's an athlete and she looked at him as a prize pick, but you looked at him as not a nigga, not a dog ass nigga, and she end up getting money spent on her, that means you gotta look at your perspective different about black men. And rich niggas don't mean that they're right for you. Just because a nigga got a little money in his pocket.
It don't mean he a better nigga than the other nigga.
That means if you got somebody that's winning, or if you got a nigga that's trying to win, pass him the ball.
Support that nigga.
Support him, man.
And I know women, y'all like attention and time. And if that man is a rich man, he ain't gonna have time, baby. You're gonna be showered with gifts in the beginning. It's gonna be fun. But later on in life, based off them numbers, it's gonna end.
Cause Gorilla, she be lying about her pussy. Carter be lying about her pussy. It just, on that track, it sound good. Don't believe in them.
don't believe in them.
She cook and she clean.
God.
And our first game is Cuzzo World, man. I'm working on passing Dragon's Dogma 2, struggling like a motherfucker. Big Dave, what you passed recently or what you been on, man?
Oh yeah, Uncharted, man. You know what I'm saying? We got the picks going. Hey man, it was a good game. We're gonna get them games out to y'all, man. We're gonna get them games out to y'all to play now. We about to search through the catalog and goddamn tell y'all review. But you know.
And recently, I'm a little late, but recently I passed Mortal Kombat story mode. So you know what I'm saying?
First game.
Mortal Kombat 11.
You want to call it out on, yeah, you know.
Hey, so after the show, we doing a pro-am or we on, man?
We on. Let the beat play a little bit.
Let the beat rock. I ain't rushing.
But you already know this First Game Podcast, episode 26.
Shout out to Fayetteville.
This episode will be loaded on Spotify. I'll try to get some fire print shit.
Hey, but look, thank you, UK, for all the growth for y'all country, man. We appreciate y'all listening in. On God. Shout out to Italy. Shout out to France. Shout out to Africa. Shout out to the United States, man. Shout out to Mexico, man. Shout out to Canada, Croatia. Shout out to Cali, you know what I'm saying? They not like y'all. Nobody like y'all. Y'all is y'all. And shout out to the South.
Yeah,
because they not like us.
And, let the beat play, man. It's their funeral, man. It's funeral for the other podcast, man. We the GOATs. We coming. We taking over, nigga.